What happens if he does not succeed? Then how is he viewed?
Excellent question. How is he viewed? As one of the greatest college coaches of all time, and he will then show back up on Fox or whoever wants to hire him. He'll be a free agent, Fox and ESPN, and he'll show up and say, let's talk college football. Because guess what? Guess who's known as one of the greatest college coaches of all time, if not the greatest college coach of all time?
Pop Warner?
Somebody who did not succeed in the NFL.
Bill O'Brien.
Wow. By the way, we'll get to him in a second. I assume he's part of your news update, Chris. But, yeah, I mean, when Nick is got the confetti all over the place and he's smiling and he's, being Nick Saban, on occasion he'll mention, he went to Miami and the Dolphins didn't work out. So what? Urban will pocket a ton more money than what he's pocketing on the set from Fox. And he'll still, whatever he does in Jacksonville, Chris, will, bookmark his college football career page. Will you please?
Yeah, sure,
I want to see that next fall after the Jaguars lose their first game or few games. I want to see if it changes his record in college. It won't. What's on the screen right here, his college resume will remain unchanged with what happens in Jacksonville. And if he does not succeed in Jacksonville with Trevor Lawrence, and if it's a disaster, guess what? This on the screen, every single word, syllable, and number does not change. So what? His bank account changes, and he gave it a try. He will be able to say, I tried it. Like I said last hour, when all of the Ohio State Buckeyes that he has put into the professional ranks, of those people that are in the NFL, Michael Thomas, let's just choose him, okay? Can't guard Mike. He has gotten off to a remarkable start in his career. This year, obviously, we remove. But prior to this year, he made history. He got off to an historic beginning to his career. Mm-hmm. Let's say he keeps doing Marvin Harrison type things, like breaking Marvin Harrison's single season receptions record as he did last year. Let's say he keeps doing that. Let's just say he gets to go into the Pro Football Hall of Fame one day if he is so lucky. Urban sitting there, is a man in his mid-60s smiling and getting a shout out, and he'll wave to everyone in Ohio who loves him because of who he is and that's his state and all that. Or does he have an opportunity to be standing on that stage with him? The only way he could be standing on that stage with him is by getting off that plane today. Pen in hand, hydrated from whatever con water that's in the
bubbly water
in the con SUV.
It's bubbly.
You know what I mean?
With a bit of the bubbly.
There you go. That's the only way Urban has a chance to say, I am the only man on planet Earth to have won not one, but two national championships with two different schools. We know some other people have done that, including the so-called greatest college coach of all time. But Nick never hoisted the Lombardi Trophy, too. Nor has anybody else who's ever won national championships at two different institutions of higher learning. Nobody's ever gone either in between or after to the NFL and lifted the Lombardi Trophy. Nobody. Whew. Urban could say, I did it. He can't do it if he's like kicking it with Rob Stone.
By the way,
you know what I mean?
Coming up on Peacock this fall.
By the way, I should have said with all due respect before that. You know what I mean? Like, he and Brady Quinn can make some great television segments, but that's not going to get him to the podium in Canton. I'm not saying he's going to get there either.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence is pretty good.
But to be able to say, of course, my peers are Nick and Bill. Of course, my peers are them. I mean, look what I've done. I mean, and he is known as one of the best coaches of our and his generations. So now here comes the next part. Cannot wait, and it's a smart move.
Smart move, man.
It's a smart move. How many coaches say, all right, I'll dip my toe in the pool and don't have the quarterback yet? I'll tell you, man, I love what Matt Rule did in his first year in Carolina. I love it. And obviously his resume at Baylor doesn't even hold a candle to what Urban did. But the only way that I'm comparing this as apples to apples is you're talking about a college coach who's never coached in the NFL before, coaching in the NFL before. His quarterback situation right now is okay. Who? Is it Teddy Bridgewater, who you benched in week 17? Is Teddy going to get the shot next year? And guess what? He does not know right now. You could have him in a private moment. Matt, who's your guy? Who do you think? I love this kid from such and such and such. Can you get him? I don't know. The draft's going to have to shake out. Urban, who's your quarterback? Trevor Lawrence. Do you know? Oh, I know.
Heard of him.
Yeah.
Right? That's the difference.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That's
man.
the difference.
Oh, the greatest photo of all time.
You cannot say to Urban Meyer, you didn't have the quarterback. It's such a shame. That's the job you took. Urban knows what the hell he's doing. He just needs to, understand the losses are coming. He knows.
I don't know if the losses are coming.
They're coming. Chris, let's put it this way. They're coming far more frequent.
They're coming far more frequently, but I'm not going to rule out Jacksonville making the playoffs next year.
A 4-year loss for Urban Meyer was an off year. A 4-year loss season for Urban Meyer right now is he's maybe 1 seed. He's in the running for a 1 seed with 4 losses.
They have Trevor Lawrence. They have $73 million in cap space. They have 11 draft picks. They are going to get very, very good, very, very fast.
Right, and they also have Laviska Shenault and
James Robinson.
James Robinson, one of the best wide receiver and running back rookie tandems in the NFL.
Baby Chark, DJ Chark.
Right. Sure. Oh, yeah.
They're going to be contenders next year.
Man, I hope fans are allowed back in, that stadium is filled. I mean, that's where he's played the world's largest cocktail party. He's been in this. He's played in Jacksonville before. Crying out loud. It's such a great hire. I can't tell you.
It's great.
All this business of he's never done it before, and he's been wherever he's been. He's created these issues to get out, whatever. It's a great hire. He's going to be a CEO of the situation. I'm sure his coaching staff's going to be first rate. And congrats to the Jaguars. They got their man.
Man.
They got him.
Man.
What are you talking about?
Trevor.
And Trevor.
Yeah. Man.
Oh, don't remind me.
That's why I was throwing that out
Again, I just want to say this one more time. All right? And no. I know we got to get to, the news update. I just want to say this one more time. One last time, because, again, it's going to come up, and I do want to say this one last time, and I know I'm lying. Don, put the shot of Urban Meyer up. Put the shot of Urban Meyer up, of him coming off the plane.
You're going to see this.
Pardon me. The shot of Urban Meyer coming off the plane today. That photograph does not happen if the Jets lose in Los Angeles in Week 15 and lose at home to the Browns in Week 16. That photograph is like Marty McFly in Back to the Future. It fades away. He's not getting off that plane if Trevor Lawrence isn't already in hand. Doesn't matter how much money Shad Khan is paying him. Doesn't matter. That's a beautiful plane. Doesn't matter. Flat out. Does not matter. We can get in the DeLorean and go back to Week 15, and I can fly back there, okay? I can fly back there with my Walkman, okay, and go there and change the future, and that photograph goes away. That's a fact. That is a fact. That's a hashtag fact, and you can start calling it the Trevor wormhole, because I'm going to go down it, and it's going to be tough to get me out of it, because it just pisses me off, because everybody on that Jets team, congratulations. I'm happy for you and your pride. But that's your pride is messing with my football mind, okay? And your New Jersey privileges have been revoked. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.